In a Fox follow-up tonight, our coverage this week of Governor Nikki Haley raising questions about the role of journalists and elected officials' use of social media.
Early Sunday morning, Governor Haley criticized WACH Fox News on her Facebook page using the words tabloid news station. The
governor referring to our story about political blogger Will Folks, who is releasing a book, which he says will provide details of a physical relationship with then State Representative Haley. The governor's Facebook post in response receiving a lot of comments and both positive and negative feedback.
WACH Fox News also receiving hundreds of comments on our website, MidlandsConnect.com, and on our Facebook and Twitter pages.
Yeah, the story generating a buzz all across the country. Rick Garney following the story all week, and he has more on the national response to Governor Haley's criticism of WACH Fox News.
Daryl and Katie, this story gathering a lot of steam throughout the week, not only here in the Midlands. No less than 3 national news websites reporting on our coverage of Governor Haley, including the Huffington Post. Also, Ben Smith writes about it in Politico in his Newsworthy in South Carolina blog. The website Mediaite also covering the story, including a link to video of our coverage, and this from the website of the Fox affiliate in Charlotte. No doubt journalists and media outlets across the country taking an interest, not necessarily because of the specifics, Governor Haley, WACH Fox News, but because it's another facet in the maturing relationship between elected officials and the media. This involves our role as journalists, as fact checkers, people who ask questions. In the newsroom, Rick Garney, WACH Fox News.
Thank you, Rick. Adam Pinsker sat down with 3 of South Carolina's most respected journalists this afternoon to get their reaction on how this week's controversy shows the differences between traditional journalism and social media.
As director of the University of South Carolina's Newsplex, Randy Covington has a front row seat in this digital media revolution. Covington says politicians at all levels are increasingly embracing social media because they see it as a way to bypass the traditional media and speak directly to the public.
I don't see the alternative to that because in today's world there's so many sources of information and it's so easily accessible that it almost seems arrogant for those of us in the media to say, oh, no, it has to pass through us.
Today's milieu of multiple media platforms is the greatest representation of the old caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. You've got to be savvy about what the information is, where it's coming from.
Dean of the University of South Carolina's School of Mass Communication, Charles Bierbauer, warns that while social media information is quick and easy to use, it hasn't been scrutinized or verified like journalists do with traditional media, and it shouldn't be taken at face value. Former editorial page editor of the state newspaper, Brad Worthen, says the idea of politicians taking their message straight to the people started during Richard Nixon's successful presidential run when his campaign sent out direct mail advertisements and letters to voters.
All 3 experts we spoke with also stressed the dangers of social media, pointing out its accessibility makes it easier than ever for embarrassing or controversial statements to go directly to the public that in the past would likely have been screened out by a review process. In the studio, Adam Pinsker, WACH Fox News.
Thanks, Adam. What source of news and information do you think has more credibility? Let us know in tonight's web poll. Your choices are on the screen there. We also encourage you to leave a comment. You can do it all on our website, MidlandsConnect.com. Also, let us know what you think on the WACH Fox Facebook and Twitter pages.